Hey everyone, it's Jen Rapinian here, and I'm going to do a training for you about how to send out a broadcast email to your list using your autoresponder. Now, if you're not sure what an autoresponder is, or if this screen here for AWeber, which is the autoresponder I use, doesn't look familiar, then go back on my YouTube channel where I do have a video about how to create your AWeber account and why this is useful for you. And for this one, I'm going to assume you already have your account set up and you can go ahead and log in to your account. And I'm going to do this training over again because AWeber's changed their look a little bit. So if you see another training on this in my YouTube channel, this is the one I'm going to put updated on this one. So here we are. And this is my home page, and I want to send out a broadcast, which means that I want to be able to email one message to my entire list and to all of my lists, actually. I have multiple lists, and you may have just one to start, and that's okay. We can discuss about different lists and how to create those and how to use that in your strategy at a later point. If you're just starting, one list is fantastic. See up here, this is my newsletter list, which is really my main list that I use to communicate with everybody. So you go to messages right here, and then down to broadcasts, and then right over here to create a message, drag and drop email builder. Takes a little bit. Sometimes it's a bit slow. So now right here is where you can type whatever you want in your message. And up here is your subject line. And I want to stress that really the subject line is huge. It really is. It's a critical piece of your email. And why? Because everyone is inundated with emails and advertisements in their mailbox nowadays. So in order for your message to stand out, in order to get folks to open it, really having a catchy subject line is what helps. So I'm going to go ahead and usually, kind of short and sweet and catchy is usually how I like to do it, or by asking a question of your audience. I'm going to do this. Let's see, are you coming? So today I am on a hangout call at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're calling it Coffee Talk. And we're talking about the recent launch and the new product, MLSP sites. So I want to go ahead and communicate this to my list that it's happening. So I'm going to say, are you coming? To have people pay attention, because it's saying to them, oh gosh, is there somewhere I need to be, or is there someplace that I might want to be? So that is my first thing that I'm going to do. Now I'm going down into the body of the email. And for this, I'm just going to make it really short and sweet. And I'm going to actually take the text from my Facebook post, and I'm going to come here and put it in for now because it has the link that I want. But I'm going to go ahead and maybe I'll put something like, hey, or hey, I want to make sure you know about this. Oops. This morning we are getting a bunch of cool peeps together to discuss the pressing question to blog or not to blog. Now, there are all different reasons and ways to format this and ways to create copy. And you'll hear that referenced a lot if you're doing home business work, the copywriting and the need to have really great copy. In the beginning, I'm suggesting that you just write like you talk. That's the best and easiest way to do this. As you go along, you will learn more about copywriting. And if you're on my mastery team at MLSP, you know that what's included with MLSP is intense training on copywriting skills, which is awesome, 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 and for email marketing. So if you're on it, check that out. If you're not in MLSP, go to successwithjendavis.com/mastery and take that 10-day trial test drive and really see all the skill building that you have there. Copywriting is one of them. But we also do coaching in a group and individually with me if you're on my team, and I'll go over exactly how I create emails step by step to my newsletter with you. But for now, I'm just doing a quick message just to say to people, hey, jump on at 11:30 and come and talk to us. Now, I went ahead and I cut and pasted the link here. If I didn't do that, what we do, and I'll just unlink this for you, what I would do is just type the link, just like it looks, say it's successwithjendavis.com, then go up here to this link button and go ahead and, go ahead and put the link right here in this URL spot, and you'll see you'll get a green check mark. That means that it's been that it exists and it's actually a good link, a valid link. So you want to see that. That's good. So go ahead and say OK to that, and now you'll notice that it's now a clickable link. So that's what you want. And in most of my emails, you'll notice that I do have some sort of a clickable link. Either I'm telling people about a webinar or a training, or I'm talking about a product that's launching or something that I'm offering, and usually there'll be some sort of a link in here. Let's see. So I want to just finish this real quick. Whoops, don't you love spell check? Okay. Let's see. And what I do is also at the end of the email, you just can go ahead and put your name. I also have a signature that I have created, and I will show that on a different video where I can put my name and all of my links that apply to me. Sometimes if I'm just saying something real quick, like a quick casual note, I won't put that in. So for right now, maybe I'll just go ahead and delete that. This is just sort of a quick casual, hey, what's up? Now you'll notice there are all sorts of other options here. Headline and paragraph and article. You can put in an image. Say I wanted to take this picture, really funny, that a meme that I created of Linda Richmond. I wanted to add that into my email. I typically don't add images in, but you could do that. You could just drag and drop, and then you could go ahead and click. Well, it's supposed to. Well, it looks like it's being a little fussy. But oh, here it is over here. So if you upload an image, then you go ahead and click on the image on your desktop, and there it should pop up right here, right in this box. And sometimes it takes a while to upload, but that's how it works. You can also make this picture have a link that's attached to it. Once it shows up, it would give you an option to make it clickable with a link. So if that's really the basics, though. I like to keep things super, super simple when I'm working. So this is what a broadcast is to me. Simple. Text and a link. And so I suggest to all the people that work with me, I'm a mom with 4 kids, you all know that. I'm super busy, and when I do my business, it has to be as simple as possible, simple and effective. So this is what I do. So now I go ahead and click save. And what I want to do, this is super important, you guys, preview and test. Look and make sure that the email looks like you want it to look. And always, 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 I can't stress it enough, check your link and make sure that it goes to the right place. Yep, and it goes to the Coffee Talk registration. So that's what I want to see. Once I know that it's doing the right thing, I'll go back. You want to make sure, especially if you're putting a link to something that's in your business, something that somebody might buy from you, check that link and make sure in the URL, I'm going to scoot my screen down, look up here to make sure that you see your affiliate link up there so you know it's appropriately linked to you. So that's the purpose of the testing. All right, so save and exit, and then I'll go ahead and go to send options, schedule a broadcast, and do I want to share this message? If I am sending out a newsletter, I will go ahead and send it to my Facebook business page, Jennifer Rapinian, and I'll go ahead and tweet it on Jen Russo Davis. But for this, actually, I'll go ahead and tweet it. But I'm not going to put it on Facebook because I actually just did the manual posts on here, so I'm not going to share it this time. For who should receive this message, now it's got all of the lists that I have. Or you could pick certain segments of your list, and I'll go over that on a different video. But for this time, I want to have every single one of my lists receive this email, so I'm going to hit apply. and send message now. Now, where it said send message options, you could click on it to edit it if you want to schedule your broadcast to send out at a later time. Here's the beauty of this system. You can create messages, broadcast to go out as soon as you want. You can create a whole bunch, as many as you'd like, and schedule them to go out at all different times. It's so cool. See, this is going out right now. But you could schedule it to go out at any time. So you could do all of this work ahead of time and create all of your newsletters ahead of time. It's a great time saver tip. And go ahead and schedule them to send out. Or if I have a webinar coming up, I will send out a message that's saying the webinar is tonight at 9 o'clock. And then I may send out a reminder at 8 o'clock, an hour before the webinar starts, saying, hey, reminder, we start at 9, jump on. And I can schedule that in advance. So if I'm with my family and having dinner, I don't have to remember that. It's done for me. So use the systems. I was in a training once where the trainer said, don't be a tool, use the tools. And that just rings true. It's so true, especially if you're an entrepreneur trying to either work a full-time business and build this on the side, or you're a parent trying to balance kids and business. Use the tools. I can't stress it enough. Okay, so that's it for this training. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, like and share with your friends and anyone who may need to see this. In the post, I'm going to put a link to AWeber. If you need to grab AWeber, you need to have this system for yourself. I will put a link so you can grab that and sign up and create your own account. And yeah, rock and roll, you guys. Send out those newsletters and get your voice heard and be building your audience. And you will see how your business will start to get some momentum. This is a great way to really build your business. And yep, so if you're not on my newsletter, that's successwithjendavis.com. And I will see you guys on the next training video. Have a great day, everyone.